Very good morning, everyone. Welcome to another enriching session of Synergy Sphere, a virtual event by the students and for the students at MITSDE. I'm Trupti Kulkarni, your host for today's session. Synergy Sphere is a platform where our learners, that is you all, come together to learn, to grow, to exchange knowledge that can truly make a difference in our professional lives. Today is a day of celebration, definitely empowerment and inspiration because it's International Women's Day. And yes, we are dedicating this day to all the strong women around us. Our topic for today is Synergy Sphere salutes women thriving under pressure and rising higher. Women in every field handle challenges, responsibilities, and expectations, often balancing multiple roles all at once. But they don't just survive, they rise. And today we'll be further taking this topic ahead and see how women can embrace pressure, overcome obstacles, and achieve success. But before we begin, let's hear from all of you. We will be launching a quick poll, and this is our poll. Yes, so this question is for all of you out here. Think about your younger self, and what is the one piece of advice you would give to your younger self about thriving under pressure? If you had to give one piece of advice to your younger self, what would it be? Believe in yourself and your abilities, set boundaries early on, or seek mentors and build a personal support system. Take breaks, or would you just keep learning and growing? What advice would you give yourself? I can see only one responses out of all the 77 present participants. Can you all see the poll question? I hope you the poll question is visible to everyone. Yes, participants, are we getting responses on the poll question? I hope the poll question is
Yeah, poll
visible.
questions are showing in the screen, but it is not getting selected. The answers are not getting selected. You know what is happening here?
Okay. I think there's some technical error in on Zoom, but yes, you could just ponder upon this thing. If you could give one piece of advice, since our topic is thriving under pressure, so every one of you just think about your younger self and what one piece of advice would you like to give to yourself, and just ponder upon it. Now, let's go to another poll question, and this is only for the women around here in this session that work as a woman there. What is the biggest barrier to career growth? Can we have the second poll question, please? I think there's some technical issue in the poll question, but yes, so moving ahead, there's some technical issue in the poll question, so I think we should move ahead, but I want you to ponder upon this as well, that as a woman on this International Women's Day, what is the biggest barrier to your career growth? Is it work life balance challenge? Is it lack of mentorship and support, gender biases and stereotypes, or is it self doubt and imposter syndrome, limited working network opportunities? So yes, moving ahead, one of the biggest challenges, in the professional life is handling pressure effectively. While pressure can feel overwhelming, it also has the power to fuel growth, drive innovation, and build resilience. Women in particular face unique challenges in balancing career ambitions, personal commitments, and workplace expectations. But the key is to learn to know to how to thrive. Right. So to explore this, we have a guest speaker with us today, your fellow learner as well at MITSD, and a professional who has successfully navigated a high pressure industry and continues to rise higher. Let me introduce to you our guest speaker for today, Ms. Nilanjana Chaudhary. Nilanjana is currently a deputy manager at HDFC Bank, working in finance, and she has started her career actually as an operations manager at Axis Bank, and through her dedication and expertise, moved into a leadership role at HDFC. She now holds a postgraduate degree in banking services from Manipal University, and also Bachelor of Commerce from Abhidhan Chandra College. She is currently pursuing her course with the MITSD, so she is a fellow learner. So, beyond her corporate journey, she is passionate about mentorship, leadership, and financial empowerment. Today, she is here to share her journey, her experiences, and key strategies for thriving under pressure. Now, let's give her a warm welcome to Nilanjana.
Hello, everyone.
Hi,
And
Nilanjana.
all the women's out there, happy Women's Day. And I think all are doing good. And obviously, we should thank our male colleagues and teammates, classmates also. They are also
Correct.
helping out so much. So
Correct.
thank you, all the men present over here.
Absolutely. You said it right. It's also, the men wishing the women. It's from there we bring on the Women's Day. Correct. So Nilanjana, welcome. It's a pleasure to have you with us today. Let's start by getting to know you better first. Yes.
Yeah.
So you have had an inspiring journey so far, balancing both academic and your professional growth. Could you tell us a bit about yourself and your educational background first?
Yeah. Like as ma'am said that I have done commerce graduation, then post graduation banking services. So I am Nilanjana Chaudhary, belongs from a very small town of West Bengal, Asansol. From there only I have pursued my studies in commerce. I have done accounts honors from Bidhan Chandra College and then moved to Manipal University for post graduation in banking services. Post that, I have joined a bank, very good bank, Axis Bank. I learned so many things from there. After that, I moved to a leadership stage at HDFC Bank and thinking of rebuilding my skills. So I joined here in MIT for enhancing my skills and growth. Now I'm one of all of you.
That's brilliant. That's brilliant. Thanks for sharing that. That's a well-rounded academic and professional journey. Definitely, it's inspiring to see how your education has played a crucial role in shaping your career. But beyond
Definitely.
academics, our early influences also contribute significantly to who we become, right? So let's talk about that next. So, moving on, could you provide a brief overview of your family background and how it has influenced your professional journey so far?
Yeah, I am from a army family background. Hence, I traveled so many cities in India because of my father's transfer. So I get to know many people at very short span of time. Like in every 3 years, we used to move from this city to that city. So I have studied in many schools. Like all are Kendra Vidyalayas only, but of different states. Hence, I have too many friends in every corner of the country. and definitely that helps me to build a thing like I can communicate with the people. I know many different languages like Hindi, Bengali, English, like that. It's helping me to communicate with the person, knowing the person. So apart from this, the studies which I have done definitely help in my career. That is the different thing. But this moving from this city to that city helps me to do that. Okay, I have to take out myself from my comfort zone and
Correct.
do the things. That is the best part of that my family has done to me.
Correct. Family often forms the foundation of our values and our ambitions, shaping the way we approach challenges and opportunities, definitely. While personal background also provides the roots, continuous learning also
Definitely.
helps in us branch out and grow. Right. So, speaking of learning, you are also a current student at MITSD. Let's talk about how that has contributed to your career. You are currently pursuing, a course from MIT Pune and MITSD. And how has this educational pursuit impacted your career so far?
Definitely. Since previously I have done post graduation in banking services, hence from there I understand what is banking and how bank works. But there now the leadership things which I need to inculcate in myself to grow my team, that I think that part was missing there. Hence I joined MITSD, as I know that this is a top college to do executive MBA. That's why after getting a proper, because last to last year also I tried, but there is a provision of 5 year work experience you need to
Correct.
join executive uh, MBA in
Correct.
MIT. I
Correct.
crossed that 5 year. I have done that 5 year experience. Then again come back to MIT and join here, just to so that I can shape my skills on the part of, obviously, in finance also, in my knowledge also, and also in the leadership skills, which definitely help to grow my career in a very good way. Because from here on, where I am right now, from here on I will definitely, I have to
Hmm.
manage so many things. Right now I am handling a 7 person team. Maybe in
Okay.
future I have to manage one whole unit of 50%. So leadership skills are very much required. That is helping me MIT.
That's incredible, actually. So, lifelong learning is a very much, I can say, it's a powerful tool for career growth, and it's great to see how your education is also complementing your industry experience, your banking experience. But as industries evolve, professionals also must adapt, right? So, speaking of industry shifts, let's talk about the latest trends in banking. The banking is constantly evolving. Could you also share some quick insights into the major trends that have emerged in the last 3 to 5 years in your domain?
Yeah, banking also, it's also changing every day. The systems are changing right now. Previously everything in bank has there is a manual activity. We
Hmm.
have to uh, thing a registered, we have to take a register for every entry, like that. But in recent time now, so many things have changed. Now we have AI tools for bulk filing. Like if I have a customer request of 100, then
Correct.
I can just make a Excel sheet and give it to AI. AI will send letters to all the customers that
Hmm.
we have. So since these all are included in the banking industry, we also need to learn how AI works, how this system is work. We are also learn in a process of learning. But yeah, it's a good change right now. So many things are getting automated. Like previously every customer has to sign the application form, has
Correct.
to sign the agreements, but now we have a common platform where just customer can put their Aadhaar authentication and it will get digitally signed on all the documents. Customer don't
Hmm.
have to like invest 2 to 3 hours in reading, and writing and whatnot. So
Correct.
these things are enhancing, and we are also has to go with that only. Because if we are not educating ourselves, how we are going to customers and tell, no, you do
Absolutely.
that, this will be better for you. Hence it's a very, right now it's a very different industry from the past.
Absolutely.
It's not traditional banking right now.
Absolutely, you're right, bang on in sharing that, and that's fascinating. With rapid developments and advancements and changing market dynamics, staying updated with industry trends is very much essential. However, staying relevant isn't only about knowing the trends. It's also applying the right tools and techniques to excel,
Yes,
right?
yes.
So let's discuss about some strategies that you have found effective so far. So what tools or any personal techniques that you have found most effective in your career growth uh, right now in your career graph currently?
I personally, I have done personally that seeking feedback
Hmm.
and work on that feedback. I never take the feedbacks as criticism. Even if
Hmm.
some feedback are criticism, that I accept, but still if you take every feedback as your challenge, or like, okay, we need to change on this thing, it will definitely going to help in long run, because every feedback has something that we need to understand in ourselves, that okay, maybe this thing is missing from my side.
Hmm.
Every day is a learning. That is the most important. Every day is a learning, even irrespective of any industry. I think it's not about only banking industry. In any industry, every day is learning, because right now so many things are happening around us. AI is coming around us,
Correct.
and new technology is the most important. Is so many competitors are there in the market. Like if we talk
Correct.
about bank, there is only 2 to 3 banks are there in previously. Then after, only PSU sectors ruled, but now private sector, PSU sector, everyone is like having the same product, current account, savings account, but we have to stand out from others so that customers come to us, take our services. So this is a very big thing. So feedback from each and every, even if it's a customer, even if it's a mentor, whosoever, feedback is very important to stand out.
Correct. Absolutely. You're absolutely correct in sharing that. So, in your opinion, like practical strategies like these that you truly right now share make a difference in building a successful career. But while tools and techniques help us work effectively, essentially, it's our skills, both technical and soft skills,
Yeah,
that
definitely.
enable us to thrive under pressure, right? So anything that in your opinion, what are the key skills that are required in your field, in any especially under pressure?
Yeah, like the most important skill is communication. You have
Correct.
to be very good at communication. Whatever you are saying, it should be straight away go to the listener, that okay, this person is trying to say this.
Hmm.
There should not be any communication barrier. Communication is very must, and you should like, there is one more thing. You should take all the things like as a challenge. If you take the pressure as a challenge, it will definitely enhance your skills.
Correct. That's a valuable perspective. Definitely, the ability to perform under pressure is what set
Yeah.
our great professionals apart. So when we actually talk about high pressure environments, leadership plays a crucial role in guiding teams and making informed decisions. Now,
Hmm.
let's dive into your leadership experiences at HDFC so far. Can you talk about your experience working at HDFC and also how it shaped your understanding of leadership? We'd
Yeah.
like to know.
In as we all know, HDFC is right now India's number one bank.
Correct.
Since it's an India's number one bank, the bank is also giving so much pressure to all the employees that we have to maintain this position.
Hmm.
Okay. So right now I am working as a deputy manager in HDFC Bank and handling a team of 7%. And
Hmm.
also I am also under someone.
Hmm.
So I personally learned that there is a gap. No, my team has taken my for my team. I am the boss, and my boss is super boss. And there are so many instances coming where my boss is telling something and my team is telling something, and they
Hmm.
are gone like, okay, super boss has told us this. He has scolded us, so they got demotivated. Okay, that time I have to manage both of them. Like,
Correct.
okay, I need to motivate my team also so that they perform well, they don't go underperformance. I have to tell my boss also that my team is, I have to take
Hmm.
stand from for them. Previously I only take stand for myself. That is very easy. Taking stand for myself is very easy. I can tell I
Correct.
have done this, that, blah blah blah, blah. But taking stand for a whole team is bit difficult, because the person whom I am telling, he is also having so many points. No, these are all delaying. Why customers are not satisfied? Is that there? I have to tell how they are doing
Hmm.
good things. So I learn, basically in these years I learned how to take stand for the team, how to give feedback, and how to change one feedback into opportunity.
Correct. And to
This is,
be an yes, please go on,
yeah.
Nilanjana.
So this is the basically learned. Like I have done only 3 years of
Hmm.
my career in HDFC. In 3 years, I learned this much, and it's an ongoing process. All,
It's an ongoing process, definitely. And to be an effective leader, I think one must develop a combination, a strong combination actually of both technical expertise and soft skills. So, could you share now some insights on how professionals can build this balance, both developing both soft skills and technical expertise?
yeah. For technical expertise, we have to we have to follow a traditional method, that we
Correct.
need to be updated with our ongoing innovation in the market, whatever the
Absolutely.
innovations are going on.
Correct.
But for the soft skill, we need to like learn how to talk, when to talk, how to like react.
Hmm.
There are so many instances where our reactions are, maybe customer is shouting or like that, our reaction should be like that. It should not go very high or very low, so that our
Mm-hmm.
point, if it comes very low, then our point will not stand, and if it's got very high, then also our point will neglected. So this,
Correct.
the learning how to talk, first of all, needs to be there. Then
Hmm.
also adaptivity is very much required.
Very much.
With the change in environment, we need to adapt that environment very quickly, so that we can be product, show us productive, that I am
Hmm.
productive here also, I am productive in this environment also, as our industries and every industry is changing with every day. So
Hmm.
many innovations are coming, so many new things are coming in our society, hence we have to be very adaptive with that things. And
Correct.
we need to inculcate a coping mechanism into us, that we
Correct.
need to cope, uh, like we need to do time management
Hmm.
and pressure management. We need to understand, we need to prioritize the work. If we have a list of work, we need to prioritize which work is more important, urgent. Like these soft skills will definitely help to grow in the industry. And
Correct.
the technical part, so we learn, have to learn with the process every day.
Absolutely, absolutely. You're absolutely correct in saying that. And that I think is an excellent advice. Professional growth is definitely a continuous journey, and taking the right steps at the right time can definitely make all the difference. So let's now talk about some actionable strategies that professionals can take to advance their careers. So what actions should fellow professionals, fellow students as well, fellow your peers as well, take to grow in their careers and do well in life? What could you share some of your do's and don'ts from your experience?
From, see, from, if I talk about the key
Hmm.
key things,
Hmm.
okay, then I, as I had already told that adaptability with the changes,
Hmm.
we need to be very adaptive about the changes whatever happening in our environment,
Correct.
and growth mindset to be there. We
Hmm.
cannot think that no, I cannot do this. Once you think that, because it's my personal experience, whenever I think that no, this work will not done by me, it will definitely pull me down.
Hmm.
Always there should be a positive approach about the thing, that I will do that, I can do that. Like in Axis, when I was in Axis, now
Hmm.
there is a culture of month end, year end. There is a, this is a culture of every bank. That's
Correct.
not about
That's
Axis, but I
correct.
to, it is little bit fair in HDFC rather Axis.
Hmm.
So there is
Okay.
a culture of month end. Even if
Okay.
in the whole month files are coming, okay, everything is coming, but during the month end, some of how the number of cases are every month end increased.
Okay.
That every month end the
Okay.
files are piling up from
Piling up.
before
Okay.
one before 1 week of month end. Na, the
Hmm.
salesperson, the sales team tries to hold all the file and give
Hmm.
all the files in the month end so that their numbers will show in month end. Okay, in month end we have done this much of cases. So there is a culture of month end. So every time, na, first 2 months, it was very like chaotic situation. Like, what should I do? This file, that file, like that. After that, I learned, okay, I need to prioritize the things. If
Hmm.
files are coming post 4 p.m., I will do all the mail related activity, MIS related activity till 4. After that, I will not see the mail related activity. I will go back to physical file related activity.
Correct.
So these are the learning things we need to understand with the environment, that okay, I
Hmm.
can do. If at that time I say no, I cannot do, I can only manage the mail, I cannot do the files, this will not help me. This will only pull
Correct.
me back like 2 months. I was in a stressed situation, what is this pressure, why? But after that, when I figured out, no, I think that no, I will do this. I figured out the situation and it will be like, okay, fine, I can do everything like this. So you have to be in a mind that I can do. I can do always work.
Correct. Absolutely right. We have to always believe in ourselves that we can, achieve things and we can overcome any situation that is given to us. That is a fantastic way to sum it up. And practical guidance like this can definitely make a huge difference, I think, in shaping successful careers. So thank you, first of all, for sharing your insights with us today. Now we'd love to hear your thoughts in depth as you take the stage to deliver today's session. And before we, start with your delivery, I would like us to, we'll be launching a poll question first. Again, we'll launch the first poll question, and we'd like everybody present here to answer that. I hope now this poll question is visible to everyone. Please answer the poll question. The poll question reads that if you could give one piece of advice to your younger self about thriving under pressure, what would it be? Believing in yourself and your abilities, setting boundaries early on, seek mentors and build a support system, take breaks and prioritize self care, or keep learning and growing. Also, you can share your answers in the chat. I'll repeat the question for you if you're not able to see the poll question. If you could give one piece of advice to your younger self about thriving under pressure, what would it be? We'll be switching on the chat option for you to answer it. Yes, we have shared it on the chat. The question is shared on the chat. If you could give one piece of advice to your younger self, would it be? Everybody is putting one of the first option itself. I still request you all to please rename yourself your complete name. There's some technical error from Zoom, and everybody has the same name. So yes, to call out names and to take attendance, it is very much essential for us to rename ourselves. Yes, thank you for your fantastic answers. Now, Nilanjana, that now that you have set the stage with your insights about thriving in the career, we'd like you to take over now and deliver your session for today.
Yeah, as my topic is how to like do the pressure management basically we have to manage the pressure. And every corporate person will definitely relate to me about this topic. I would like to hear some experiences from my classmates, like what are their experience about the pressure and how they are coping. Is there anyone here to share their story? After that, I will go to that only padhai wala part.
Yes, that's great, Nilanjana. We'll like everyone to please, who want to share their answers, please unmute and share your answer with us till the time she will share her PPT. She'll share the screen and display her PPT till then. Yes, we have given you the opportunity to speak over here. Participants, please go ahead and share your answers.
I'm sure everyone is like most of us in corporates only, and I think
Correct,
irrespective of industry, corporates are more or less same. They their environment is not going to change with the industry.
correct, correct. Can you please repeat your answer for everyone? Maybe if someone has missed your
Yeah,
question.
I told that if anyone is there to share their work pressure and how they are dealing with the pressure in their corporate life.
Correct,
If anyone like to share that here in this stage.
correct. So participants, please go ahead and share how you have dealt with pressure before. Anything that you would from your experience, because everybody over here is working in corporate. Everybody is
It's not about
even if it is
working in
not
corporate
working.
only. Even if
Correct,
students are there, they are also facing some pressure with their studies and other different things. They can also
absolutely,
share how they are dealing with their part.
absolutely. So you can also unmute yourself and go ahead so that we'll set the stage for the knowledge that she'll be sharing right now, Nilanjana.
Yeah. So,
You can also share on the chat box till then.
yeah. So let's we give time to all of them to share
Correct,
their story, and we pursue our my thoughts about the thing how to manage the stress or the
correct,
pressure. So the first I will show my first slides. My first section of this thing is understanding the pressure in the early career context, because in the beginning of the career only we don't understand the pressure, as we are of we are in a zone that okay we got job and in a very good zone there and suddenly got the pressure. That time it will it become very difficult for youngsters, like as I feel when I started my career, that it's very difficult to cope up with all the experienced person in the office. So it's very first thing is to understand the pressure
correct,
in early context. You need to understand what is the source of the pressure, because most of the pressure is because of expectations. Everyone is expecting from you, your boss, your teammates, everyone, and some it become very difficult when you come from a as I have joined as an intern. So since I have come from Manipal University, in my office, everyone is so much expect has expectations from me. Like I have come from Manipal, so I learned so different soft skill. I need to tell them that okay, these are the new soft skill you need to adhere with you. Like they ask me that what you have studied, what all are the new techniques, how we could talk to the customer, how we mm, change one business to a like crack the client like that. So these expectations create pressure, definitely. And there are some set of people who are very experienced and old, and they never want to change them. Okay, they are in a zone that we will do like this only. So these all are pressure I feel, and definite I feel at my starting of the career. I feel like this type of pressure may be mm, there in all the sectors. Like even if you're studying, there are pressure of good marks, good, you have to top the class, like that you have to do this. And in corporate, to people expectations, skills, demand, competitive environment, lending to high end, and it's so many things. This in competitive environment will definitely lead you to the anxiety level. It will always be in a position that okay, I am not able to do that. I am not able to compete. So you need to understand what is the source of the pressure. What is the basic trigger point which is triggering you, that okay, it this thing is creating pressure for someone. Maybe competitive environment is the source of pressure. Maybe for someone skills may be the pressure, because he or she may be low in skills and others are very good at skills, that will create pressure on her or him. Like that, you need to understand the source of the pressure first. Then you need to understand where this pressure is impacting your performance. The all You remember always, if every pressure will impact your performance in a good way or in a bad way. So pressure is a double edged sword. It's like a double edged sword. Either you will grow, either you will destroy in pressure situations. So while moderate pressure can enhance the focus and drive innovation, the pressure which will create on you will definitely give a chance to evolve your thought, and you can maybe innovate some new things. That okay, if we do the work like this, the our pressure will reduce and also productivity will go high. So like that, sometimes pressure also create a build a very innovative side of ourselves. But excessive pressure will definitely create anxiety, negative impact, performance drain out, everything. Okay, so pressure is both good and bad for us. We need to handle it in a very good way. And adaptive learning strategy. We need to inculcate a adaptive learning strategy at our early career, because whenever we start our career, that time we are very new to industry, very new to this corporate world. We always put ourselves in a zone that okay, we are ready to learn, even if it is silly silly thing, small thing. We should open our doors to learn, and always seek feedback from the teammates, from bosses, from supervisor, and that feedback should be used for enhancing performance, not for like demotivation. Okay, and there is one more important thing is coping mechanism. Effective coping mechanism includes mindfulness, time management, are crucial for managing pressure, allowing professionals to maintain productivity and foster positive learning and environment. Practicing mindfulness will definitely help. It's my personal experience that mindfulness is always helpful in coping with the anxiety. As pressure always there is a, if you are going through a pressureful situation for a like longer time, definitely you will build a anxiety things in yourself, and mindfulness will definitely help to manage that anxiety. Okay, so strategies are there to, so that we should always strategize ourselves how to reframe the pressure a- as growth opportunity, because if there is a pressure, then definitely there is a scope of growth. Okay, so whenever we see any challenges, see that those challenges as your opportunity. If there is a challenge in converting your soft cold calling into a target customer, cold calling is your challenge, then definitely that is the opportunity to bring a good business. Hence, always view your challenge as your opportunity and adaptability professional, and learn, always try to learn the new things. And most importantly, always try to build a supportive network with, like, engage with your mentor, your fellow teammates, and always seek feedback, or uh, sometimes take like discuss your problems, challenges. It will definitely help to build in the career. That supportive network will help to fight against the anxiety and the work pressure, definitely. And supportive environment will definitely transform our pressure into a very good opportunity and will lead to a very good growth experiences, rather than that pressure creates a burden on us. Okay, so as I told, mindfulness definitely helps to cope up with the stress and anxiety. So there is a very very big role in mindfulness, as I told all of you that this is my personal experience. Whenever, like, I feel uh, too much pressure is coming on, I am not able to handle, or there are some situation where sometimes we don't have any answer, or we don't have any solution to that situations. At that time, what I do, that I just go to a silence zone. I go to there may be a conference room or like that. Go there and sit silently for 2 to 3 minutes. Or some, for some person it will take more time, but like 5 to 10 minutes of silence meditation will help to understand. Okay, this is the exact problem, and we can have solution with this. Or even if there is not a fruitful solution, but there must be some other way to deal with it. So mindfulness is always play a great role and to manage the work stress. Okay, and mindfulness also improve our skills of decision making. Decision making is a very very big skills we need to learn, as there are many situations where we need to take a decision in a short span of time. So if you practice mindfulness, now that time you will enhance your ability to listen. And if you enhance your ability to listen, the problems or whatever requirement, it definitely help you to make any decision wisely. So these are all techniques of mindfulness. Mindfulness enhance self awareness. Mindfulness involved in decision making and create cultivating a resilience mindset. Okay, so these all are role of mindfulness. I will request all of you to try at least for once. That it will definitely help you all. So I have a very good question in the chat box: how to work effectively under micromanagement when you are handling a high pressure situation. And I think micromanagement is the worst culture of any corporate. And there are so many managers, so many companies where micromanagements are happening because of different reasons. Maybe because of over manpower, maybe because of like the super boss reason. So in micromanagement, definitely will create a stressful situation. At that time you have to do the mindfulness practice. As I told you earlier, that mindfulness will always help you to cope every situation. If in micromanagement situation also you practice the mindfulness, it will make you understand that which all are the sectors where if you work on, then this micromanagement will not going to affect you. So in high pressure situation, you have to make yourself very calm and need to understand the base. There is a if you like uh, see the system na, there is only there is one circle going on and on in micromanagement companies. You need to understand that circle only, and you have to pull out yourself from that circle. It will definitely help you in micromanagement. As per my knowledge, like what I have tried, you try my part also. I think it will help you. So there is a key traits for early career success. Okay, the as this is a very fast moving lifestyle we are in, so everyone wants to be successful. So I think this is my understanding only. You all are free to share your views. Okay, as I am also a fellow classmate, and I am requesting all my classmates to share their views on this also. And even if anyone wants to add something, please feel free to add here. Okay, so key trait for early successful, um, high emotional intelligence, enhance interpersonal relationship, enabling early career professional to navigate workplace dynamic and respond effectively to the stressor, adaptability in changes, growth mindset benefit. As I have already previously also told, growth mindset needs to be there to grow. If you say no to any work, then definitely it will not going to help into your career. You have to, like, in your mind also have to be there, like, I can do this, I will do this. This will definitely help you to grow in your wherever career you are at present. Tripti ma'am, someone is saying they are unable to unmute themselves, like Shikha Kapoor. Can you
Yes,
please help?
yes, yes,
Yes,
yes.
they
Shikha?
can. They
Yes. And also, students, till the time Shikha is unmuting, one request you all, first of all, to rename yourself. Second, if you want to speak in the session and interact with Nilanjan, please raise your hand so that we can quickly unmute you. Yes, Shikha, please go ahead.
Hi, good morning, all. This is Shikha. So I wanted to add on micromanagement. Just to give a background, I am working as an analyst in financial analysis and market risk. So I was also facing this micromanagement in my organization because I started my career in working in corporates like in 2023. So initially, I faced a lot of my these things. So there were instances that I decided just to abscond कि क्या ही होगा ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा कि it's just the 3 months or something. I'm not able to cope up the stress or the pressure. तो क्या ही होगा abscond कर लूँगी तो नया ढूंढ लूँगी. So, and to add on to this, I consulted many, like some of my colleagues, believing in them. And to the surprise, what I got feedback was कि हाँ 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 कर दो करके कि क्या ही होगा, you have just started your career, you can look on to some other organization. But later on, when I consulted to my family, some friends, they told me that this is just the beginning. You just cannot quit. This is very common into corporates. Like there will be micromanagement, there will be office politics, there will be favoritism, prejudice, and everything. You cannot quit. So then I decided just to fight back to it. So there are some conclusions from my fight back because I have completed more than 2 years. So the one is colleagues will be colleagues. Do not trust them and do not take decisions just based on कि हाँ तुम्हारा एक senior colleague बोल रहा है तो, because he must be having something in his mind. Maybe I may differ on this. Maybe all colleagues may not be thinking bad for you. There are some colleagues who want to get yourself also develop many skills. But अगर कोई तुम्हें provoke कर रहा है तो please do not get into their sayings and don't just take decisions based on that.
Yeah,
क्योंकि
definitely.
what I realized that ki maybe I have some skills that my 8 years experience colleague was scared of, or he thought that she may get promoted sooner than him. So later on I realized this, but at initially गुस्से में या out of frustration you cannot come to the conclusion कि this is right or wrong. सबको हम सब अच्छा ही समझते हैं. Secondly, micromanagement, I think micromanagement is because of maybe your manager is just he likes to do that. Secondly,
Yes, yes.
he does that because he doesn't have भरोसा, मतलब यू कैन से कि उसको भरोसा नहीं है कि आप काम करके दोगे. तो टू फाइट बैक, इन माय केस इट वाज माय मैनेजर डिडंट हैड what we can say, मेरे पे भरोसा नहीं था कि I will give her work and deliver it on time. So to fight back, I assured her that कि I will give work on time. I have submitted many projects before deadlines, so I got that trust from my manager, and now I can say that there is no micromanagement at my level. Even I get sometimes I get work from home, and even I am not available. She doesn't come back and check on me कि अरे ये बाहर तो नहीं घूम रही है, अरे ये छुट्टी पे तो नहीं, मतलब कहीं और घूम रही है, काम नहीं
हाँ,
कर रही.
हाँ,
शी
हाँ.
नोज कि इफ वर्क इज गिवन आई विल गेट इट डन उसके बोलने से पहले ही. सो जस्ट दिस वाज माय insight and some of the conclusion that I wanted to share.
Yeah,
Thank you.
this is what I am saying, that you can break that micromanagement. There is like, in my case, I faced one cycle that it will go around and around. I broke that cycle. ठीक है, मतलब it's like that only कि you can break micromanagement, and you have to be very mindful, very in a mindful situation, that you need to understand who, which colleague is my only colleague and which colleague is going to be my friend. There are so many colleagues who became very good friend, कि हाँ बहुत अच्छा दोस्त हो गया मेरे को ऑफिस में मिलने के बाद. लेकिन you have to be very understandable in that situation. Okay, this is colleague and this is my friend. Everyone's decision you cannot take. That is what I am saying, that seek feedback and change it into opportunity as per my, as per खुद का understanding, not others understanding. Okay, so there is definitely micromanagement can be break. Micromanagement and it's the pressure I was, in the first slide only I told that there is a pressure of skills, that I have learned so many skills. My old colleagues who are there for 8 to 10 years, they think that okay, she has learned so much, maybe she got promotion, then they will put pressure, and we have to deal with this pressure only. If we deal with that pressure, it will definitely an opportunity for me. If I deal with that pressure, then definitely my manager or super manager at least can see na कि okay, this person can do, like in her case, now micromanagement is no more, since she has dealt with that pressure. I'm also telling everyone, there is a way, you have to find it by doing maybe these tricks which I am going to today share, like mindfulness and enhancing communication skills, maybe help, because some, to some extent, these all are the techniques which help me. That's why today I thought of sharing this. Okay, so there are the key traits of early career success is this adaptability to the change. You need to be very adaptive with the changing environment, because so many new things are happening around us. If we don't change ourselves with the environment, then it will be difficult for us to cope up with the things. And mindfulness तो benefit करेगा ही करेगा, कि कैसे एंजाइटी को कम करे, दैट इज द बेसिक थिंग. इफ वी टेक डिसीजन इन अ वेरी एंग्री स्टेट, इट विल डेफिनेटली नॉट गो वेरी वेल. We have to be in a very mindful situation whenever we take a decision. Quitting can never be a solution. We have to fight back, but in a very precise way and in a very planned way. So please practice mindfulness. Okay, moving on to next, we have to do the time management things. Like we have to manage the time. So many persons are like not able to manage the times as too much work. We are already doing 12 hours of office daily, then we have personal things also to do. So time management is a very crucial thing. If we manage the time, then we can like a little bit of very calm situation. Okay, we can do this. I can manage my personal life and professional life. You cannot hamper any of the life in both of them. If any of the life got hampered, na, again that stressful situation will come. That okay, I am losing this, I am losing that. So time management tech is very much required. Okay, so there are three techniques which I shared here for time management. That is in our matrix benefit, time blocking advantage, and smart goal framework. Okay, in Eisenhower's na, the as this Eisenhower's matrix benefit utilizes enhanced decision making and task priority. In this technique, you need to prioritize your task. That what is the most important task, you need to understand from your list of to-do list. You have to make a to-do list that today I will going to do this work, and among all this work, what is the most important task, I will do that first. So you have to prioritize your work. Then if you do this now, it will help to end your work in time also. If you do first the 6 number task first, then do the 1, then 3, then it will create a chaotic situation, and it will definitely waste so much time of yours, and you will end up thinking like I have done nothing. Hence always prioritize your list, that what is the most important task, do that first, then after that, in this way you will definitely complete all your tasks within the timeline. Also, the time blocking advantage, implementing time blocking foster a structured workday, allowing you to concentrate effort on tasks while minimizing distractions and promoting a healthier work life balance. And smart goal framework, establish clear direction and measurable outcome of empowering professional to track and progress, maintaining a motivation ultimately. What what is smart goal framework? Here now you have to set a very realistic goal. You cannot if the highest productivity is like doing 100 cases in a day, you cannot set a goal of 200 cases. That will not going to help you doing 200 cases in a short span of time. So this smart goal sets that, set a very realistic goal and stick to that, that today I am going to finish it, and it will definitely reduce the stress. That okay, I have set a goal, I have achieved a goal. It will give you a uh, pleasureful feeling. Okay, and so please put a very realistic goal before doing any work. It will help you to do the work, and also help you to feel good factor. There is a feel good factor that I have achieved my goal. Okay, so these all are the three techniques of time management you need to follow. So now moving to the workplace dynamics. In workplace also, since we are in office for like uh, 12 hours to 10 hours to 12 hours, we are engaging our most of the time in office. So we cannot say that we will not involve in that dynamic. I will go and do my work only and come to home. That will also lead to a very upset environment. So we need to understand and communicate in the office. We have to communicate. We cannot sit silently and do the work. So professionally, what we can do personally, so you can make friends and all, like, and also please set a borderline whom to trust and whom not to trust. This is a very important part. Everyone is not going to give you the correct solution or correct feedback. Someone will definitely criticize you. Someone will definitely give uh, wrong decision making that may hamper you. Please be aware of that. Okay. So in navigating workplace dynamic, clarity in messaging. Clear communication reduce ambiguity, ensuring that all team members understand their role and responsibility, which enhance overall productivity and collaboration. Okay, building trust through communication. Consistent and transparent communication fosters trust among colleagues, create a supportive environment that encourage open dialogue and teamwork. And last is feedback as growth tool. Seek feedback as a growth tool, as I am continuously telling that regular seeking and providing constructive feedback not only improves individual performance but also strengthen team dynamic to a more engaged and motivated workforce. So communication is a very key to success. As I earlier also I told, the the clarity should be there in communication. Whenever your message is clear, everyone will understand. Okay, you have done this, or your team member also understand. Okay, these works are divided among the team. I have to do this. She will do that. This way, this clarity should be there in your message. Okay, and trust building, which I told, like my one of my classmate also share her story that right now she is not facing micromanagement because of this trust building process only. Right now no one is checking on her that whether she is on leave or like that, because she built that trust. Okay, I can do the work. This and this will trust building will only happen when you are very clear about your message, very clear in your communication. So you have to build trust among the team also, and also with your boss, super boss, whoever is there. You have to build a trusted network among the teams that will help you. Okay, so moving on to next, that I this thing also I have told earlier also, that you change your challenges into opportunity. That is the best part you can do in pressure situation, because pressure is a challenge. Whenever you are feeling pressure, that is a challenge for you, right? That uh, ऐसा भी हो सकता है कि मुझे करने नहीं दे रहे हैं. ठीक है, जैसे when I joined HDFC, there is a I first of all I got a 5 persons team where already there is one supervisor, but that team requires two. That's why my boss kept me in that team. But the supervisor which is already there, he never give me a chance to do anything. Like he never used to mark me in mails. He never used to mark me in any communication, any meetings. I have to like ask every time, please mark me on mail. Why are you not involving me in meetings like that? I'm facing this and it is so frustrated that I go HR. I called HR and told, अरे इनको चाहिए ही नहीं मैन पावर, आपने क्यों हायर किया है, आप मुझे टीम बदल दो. आई एम इन दैट फेज. बट एचआर said me, okay, I will look into your matter, you please stay there for 2 months, after that I will look in two. I thought that in 2 months so I cannot bear this. So I changed that challenge into opportunity. I started building the gaps which are there in their team. Okay, there is a tat burst. There is a tat burst here. They are not approachable by the customer. Then I make those pointers and organize a meeting by myself. That I want a team meeting. among the teams and put across all the points that these are the drawbacks, why are you people not working on that, and like that I got involved in team. And right now that team loves me. And if even if my super boss tries to remove someone from my team, they told, no, no, we are not going anywhere from this team, I will stay with ma'am only, like that. So I changed that challenge into an opportunity to be a good leader. So always seek that challenge. For initially, these challenges will definitely frustrate you. अरे ये क्या हो रहा है, क्यों हो रहा है? But when you change that challenge into an opportunity, it will definitely help you out. So whenever you transform any challenge into growth, it will enable your problem solving skills. It will, you can view the solution from the obstacles. It will help you to be adaptable in the environment, and definitely it will help you in the long term success. These all are learning only. Since I have learned from this situation, I will definitely going to in another situation I will think like that, okay, previously I have done, it will work. So let me just modify this and do that, maybe it will work here also. So it will definitely help me in long term, and also I think my story will also help someone here with in my classmates. So my this is the last part I'm going, that creating supportive environment for the growth. Okay, as a mentor, as I till now from till second section it is all about individually, but since I'm a mentor also, so I thought that there must be something should I share with that mentorship. Like mentorship is not only providing guidance but also to open doors and opportunity, enable mentees to navigate their career. As I told, that many instances there where we have to take stand for our team as a mentor, that no, my team is doing this thing, and they are doing in a very great way. So it's not always about guiding them or giving them feedback, but also stand by them and guide them how they will enhance in their career. Okay. And there should be mentor mentee relationship should be like a what I say, like a balance relation. If I am also not supportive to them, my team will some after some time they will also get frustrated and say, छोड़ो यार, ऐसे ही बोलते रहती है, चिल्लाते रहती है, कोई फायदा नहीं है काम करके. So their relation should be like a very balancing way. I will support them, they will support me. As a team, we have to work like that only. I cannot always say that I am the supervisor, whatever I told you, you will do that only. No, I also need to take feedback from my team. Okay, you tell what all are we can do so that our performance can be increased. So this mentor mentee relationship should be very good and understanding type relationship for a long career. It will definitely help. As I told, now my team are never going to leave me. Whenever my boss say, चलो तुम्हारा टीम बदल देते हैं, नहीं नहीं मैडम प्लीज आप सर को बोलो मेरा टीम ना बदले. This relationship I build with my team right now. So it is very important also. And continuous improvement skill. Every day is a learning. So we need to be in a continuous learning state. Like, okay, this new application has come. Okay, this new skill someone has learned. As like I am doing MBA from MIT. So I am learning so many other skills also. I will share this with my team that okay, uh, I have learned this is the communication skill. I have learned new things in finance, new thing in marketing. Let me told you like this. This is a take like discussion from your team or colleague, and also feedback is definitely required. So continuous improvement skills consist of three things, as I mentioned. Feedback as a development tool, Regularly seeking feedback from diverse sources enhance self-awareness, identified specific areas of improvement, ultimately leading to more targeted skill development and career advancement. Whenever someone giving you feedback, definitely they are going to feedback, okay, you have done this job, but if you do this job like that, it will be more helpful or growth. So we can understand the specific area to work with the feedback. Creating a feedback loop. Okay, establishing a continuous feedback loop encourage ongoing dialogues between employee and supervisor and fostering an environment where constructive criticism is valued and utilized personal growth. As I told na, there are situations where, okay, sorry, screen sharing has been stopped. Okay, sorry. Yeah. So there are situations now where you will see that um, someone is criticizing you in the name of feedback. Okay, that अरे मैंने फीडबैक ही तो दिया है, इस लाइक दैट कि कुछ भी कर लो, दे विल से अरे कितना खराब कर दिया, ऐसे थोड़ी करना होता है, ऐसे करना होता है. इवन इफ यू डू ग्रेट, दे विल नॉट गिव यू दैट, अरे ये तो मैं कर ही लेता, ऐसे criticism. But you don't take this as a criticism, please take that as if you are eh, uh, as your opportunity, that if he can do, I can also do. Okay, don't look into the criticism part, take that as a challenge, I will do that. And integrate feedback into growth goals. Align your feedback with personal and professional goal and ensure individual remain focused on their development trajectory and facilitating measurements. Whenever you got any feedback na, create this as your goal. Okay, if someone is giving you a feedback of that your communication is not good, your communication is not good, 2 to 3% has given the same feedback, work on that. Create a goal that I will enhance my communication. That will definitely help you. As I said, feedback will give you a exact point that okay, I need to work on that only. So take feedback, but please smart enough to understand the difference between feedback and criticism and the negative feedback. There are two types of feedback, positive and negative, and you are going to face both. Okay, so there are some personal things which will also help to growth. Okay, self-esteem boosting, team morale, cultivating your team morale, and constructive feedback. So in self-esteem, na, you need to acknowledge yourself that I have done this, even if it is the smallest thing. Please encourage yourself on at least that I have done this, and don't think like ये तो मैंने बहुत लेट कर दिया, ये तो उसने कर दिया, but you need to think मैंने भी किया, I also done that. So encourage yourself, self esteem, you boost your self esteem that I have done this, I have done that. Okay, I am doing great. Self esteem should be high. It should not be become your attitude. Don't be now because of self boosting your self esteem, it will go like over smart. I can do anything. Don't, it is not like that, but you have to acknowledge your your thing that I can do this. Boost your self esteem. Regular recognition of achievement of foster your teammates, whatever your teammates are doing, acknowledge that okay, you have done a great thing. Okay, sometime give them feedback, you have done a great thing, but you can do like that, you told like that. Okay, so the team moral is very much in a very good way to enhance your team moral. And give the and constructive feedback integration, take feedback from your team and give feedback to them also. There should not be one way feedback that okay, my supervisor will give me, I will give my teammates. No, it should be back from them also. Teammates should be involve them in decision making, involve them in innovation, give value to their decision. Okay, if they are taking a decision to do a certain work in a certain way, please evaluate that. This will help them in their morale boosting. Yeah, so these all are my experiences as I share with you, and these all are my views to cope up in a very pressureful situation, which is helping me. I will not say I will also not say 100% helping me, but it is helping me 80%. 80% I am changing my life right now. From I have started my career in 2019, and
Mhm.
in 2025 I can say, okay, I have achieved something. Now I can survive in corporate, like.
Thank you
So
so much, Nilanjana. Yes,
yeah,
yes, that is very candid of you to share all your experiences, and also sharing very, truthfully, that it is only, helping you 80%. You're still learning, right? So that was an incredibly inspiring session. Definitely, your journey and your insights have definitely given all our participants a lot to think about in terms of resilience, in terms of maybe leadership, and also professional growth. So, as a token of appreciation, we have a certificate of recognition for you from Synergy Sphere at MITSDE.
thank you so much.
Yes, we can put that on full screen. Yes. A big round of applause to you on your contribution to Synergy Sphere platform and sharing your insights with us today. Thank you so much, Nilanjana. And yes, participants, we have shared the attendance link with you on the chat. I hope you all are giving out your responses to you on the sheet itself. There's a form, attendance form, that we have shared on the chat. Please click on it and share your responses very quickly. Now we open the floor for questions. If you have any questions for Nilanjana, feel free to drop them in the chat, and also you can raise your hand virtually to ask directly. We'll give you the permission to unmute as well. I can see a lot of responses, a lot of sharing of experiences of the chat itself when you were giving a session. So yes, I request all the participants to raise their hand, or uh, share it on chat. We'll unmute you. Can also unmute yourselves. It was a brilliant session, Nilanjana, and I am sure our participants are having a lot of experiences themselves also to share with you of their own, work experiences, or any experiences relating to their uh, work profile, or their how they handle pressure, right? Yes, we'll be sharing the PPT itself. Yes, Akshay, we'll be doing that. Any question, please go ahead. Participants, you can unmute yourself as well. Yes, we'll be sharing the recording as well. Yes, Nitish, thank you for sharing that. Yes, please unmute yourself. You can unmute yourself. Yes. Please
Hello.
share your name.
Hey, my name is Vijay
Yes.
Vankande.
Yes, please
Okay,
go.
so I raised one question related with the situation. How to deal situation when current organization is willing to match the offer, and you have decided to decline and move forward with the new opportunity. So how to speak proper way, and so that is my question.
Okay. So, in that scenario, if your organization is so adamant to retain you with the matching offer, you need to evaluate among both the job roles which give you better growth in future. You need to think about in future that okay, if I stay in this organization, I'm in next 2 year maybe I go by that, I got a promotion, or I can enhance my skills, or if I change my organization, in that scenario my skills are going to be more better, and in 2 years I can go in a more better place. You need to evaluate between the job roles. You check with the job roles, whichever job roles give you a better position in coming 2 years, choose that. And always tell
Okay.
the current organization that the truth, that this is the skills and job roles which I am eagerly waiting to join. And since I got that, I am happy to like pursue that. And I'm always, my doors are open to coming back to this organization. Like that, you please tell them the truth, whatever your feelings is. But all at first you need to be very clear about your thing, that okay, which job roles you are going to choose.
Yes,
I
thank you
hope
for
that will help
sharing that.
me.
Yes, definitely that is a great perspective to share. I hope your question is
Yes, yes.
answered, Vijay.
Yeah, yeah, it's clear. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yes. So yes, students, we'll be sharing the recording with you on email. So please be assured of that. Also, we upload the recording on YouTube as well. So we'll be updating you whenever it is uploaded, so that you can find the whole session over there. We can have the next question. You can also share it on the chat box if you are unable to unmute.
There is one question.
Mm-hmm.
Someone has asked that how to, I think, uh, colleague relation or like that. Uh, I didn't find that question right now. During the session, I have just saw which type of relationship required in. Oh, I find it. Which type of relationship is
Correct.
required in office with the colleague? It definitely uh, a colleague relation, but as I told, for some people remains colleague and some people become friend. You, that is your feeling only. You have to be very wise in choosing that whom to trust, and with whom you are getting a vibe of friend, you can choose them as friend, and rest you keep it as colleague.
Absolutely. Yes, someone has asked in the chat box that as an introvert, does it become difficult to gel in the office environment? What do you think, Nilanjana?
For an definitely for an introvert, it is very difficult to gel in every situation. I am also one of them. It is very difficult for me to give a speech here also. So it's very difficult. But when you are there in an environment for 10 to 12 hours, na, धीरे धीरे you are getting to know people, persons. You talk to someone with related to work, and then get along in coffee or tea breaks. Oh, it will difficult, but it's not impossible. If you try, you have to give at least a little bit try. Samne wala will definitely answer. It's
That's
not very
absolutely,
difficult.
that's absolutely right. That's absolutely right on point. I think, and also I would like to share that introverts have been the best public speakers. Actually, they, tend to share their thoughts publicly than in a one-to-one interact than in a, in a one-to-one interaction. So yes, being an introvert is definitely not a minus point, I will say. But yes, you have to work. Even if you're an extrovert, introvert, you have to work on yourself in working out with your colleagues. Yes, there is another question from Swati Nilanjana, that she would like to know something about the career gap. How will be the relationship with the younger ones? How can we cope up? What do you have to say upon that?
See, actually, right now, youngsters are having new ideas, new way of life, way of working style. Like we know Gen Zs are now in office, so they have a very good thing that they are very clear about so many things. Like if we talk about the generation Z, they are very clear. We will work till this deadline only. We will work. You can cope up on that part, that you share your experience, that I have done this, then I have achieved that. They will also relate to you and need to understand and learn from you, and like that you can then gel up, and it will definitely help. Like in my office also, so many one of my colleague who became my friend, right now I don't consider him as my colleague. He has only 10 years left with the organization. He is around 50. In 60, he is going to retire, but he is my best. Like whatever happens to me in the organization, I go first straight to him and told him, this happened. Boss told me this. What should I told? Like that. So he
Hmm.
shared with me his experience. I shared my, and now the gap has been omitted. So this sharing experiences and talking to them will reduce the gap, and definitely you're going to cope up. And sometime he comes to me and told, Nilanjana, this Excel sheet is not working, can you help me? uh, so I go there and help
Hmm.
him. Like that we became friends. Now we are the best friend in the office.
It's a give and take relation actually. The senior
Yeah,
ones can be your mentor, and the younger ones can teach some
they give the
technical
life
skills.
lessons. Yeah, they give the
Correct.
life lessons. Like,
Hmm.
when I was young, I have done this, then this happens. That will help to cope up in working also, in life also.
Absolutely right. That could be the one point of connect between the two. Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. That is quite bang on. Yes. Can we have any more questions? We have interesting questions coming up from participants. Students, you can also quickly unmute yourself. We'd like to hear your voice. You have been given the chance to unmute itself. Or any question, if you're not able to unmute, you can share your question in the chat box itself, like Swati did. Until the time we have more questions on the chat, Nilanjana, I would like to also, and share with our participants and understand why your interest behind choosing this topic. Since you're also working
Yeah,
in
because
bank, is it anything related to that?
yeah, definitely. Since I'm working in a bank, and I don't know others, but banking industry is such an industry where you will feel the pressure.
Hmm.
you from the first day of joining, you will feel the pressure in the environment only.
Okay.
You enter the office, you will feel pressure. Oh my God, what is this situation? And since right now I can laugh on my situations,
Hmm.
but when in 2019 I joined, I struggled so much. So today I thought, okay, I will share my views with all. So if anyone is there who has started or who are still struggling,
Will
at least
definitely help.
they can may take some ideas from here
Definitely.
and may help. Since it will help me, I thought maybe someone also, these all are may helpful for someone also. That's why I choose
Absolutely.
this. Okay, I will
Absolutely.
share my uh, since I am also in a learning stage only. What I give knowledge to anyone, I want to share my experience only with my classmate. Okay, I want to share it. That's why I choose
Correct.
this topic, and I thought
Correct.
it's a very relatable topic also to everyone. Everyone is going to relate with this topic, and maybe someone also share their view, and I came to learn some new techniques. Okay, if this situation happens to me, I will do that. I am
Absolutely
also
right.
waiting for that also, that someone should share there. Like one of my
Hmm.
classmates shared micromanagement. I learned
Yeah.
from her a little bit
Hmm.
like that also.
Absolutely. That's absolutely right. And this is actually the platform. This is what Synergy Sphere is built for sharing. Since all of you are working professionals and also connected through MIT SD, it's a very good platform for you to share your insights. If someone is a fresher, you know, uh, your insights as an experienced professional is actually helping them to cope up with the work pressures, maybe like developing the skill sets as well. So it is a very good platform for sharing your insight.
Yeah.
Definitely. So yes, we'd like to have more questions. Yes, someone has written on the chat box, share on the chat box, that how to choose if we are meant for sales position. That question went up. Yes, sales or not, that he or she was in bank for in 2022, resigned in 9 months, and they are doing good in insurance industry, but they don't know how and why they have got this feeling that they should be in the bank or not. So now they are confused in which field I should go ahead. Could you please unmute yourself? The person, the student, the learner who has this question, we'd like to learn more about the situation so that Nilanjana can better interact with you.
Yeah.
Kindly unmute yourself. Do we have this person on the session? Any thoughts on this, Nilanjana, till the time they are unmuting?
Mm,
They are doubting
okay.
themselves whether they
I
should be.
think
Yeah.
the question is that someone, he or she knows, was in bank, and in 9 months she resigned, and then he joined the insurance
Insurance industry.
industry and
Correct.
doing great. Now he is confused which industry to choose, bank or insurance. I don't think in both the industry there is a very big difference. In bank and insurance, both are
Hmm.
same industry and same hands on hands. Insurance
Absolutely.
is the third party product for bank also. Every
Right.
banker has to have to sell insurance. Banker have a great target about the insurance. And
Hmm.
if you are thinking of going on sales department or not, sales is not that difficult actually. Sales is totally based on your communication skills. If
Absolutely.
you are good at your communication skills, then definitely you are going to excel in sales, because
Hmm.
products are more or less same in every sector. You have to just have the idea to outshine your product, that my
Absolutely.
product will give you this much benefit. If you can do that, then sales will be definitely good for you. And I think between bank and insurance, anytime banking industry is very vast than insurance is a very it has a very narrow scope of
Hmm.
like only insurance part. But in bank, you are going to do the loan, you are going to have savings, you are going to have mutual funds, and obviously the insurance, you have to do the
Uh,
insurance, no
Correct.
choice. So insurance is
Absolutely.
there, so I think bank will
Hmm.
be better. Definitely you feel pressure more in bank, since too many products are there, like savings, current account, savings account, loan products, mutual fund, insurance. Definitely you feel more pressure, but anytime for bigger picture, bank will be better, because from bank you can move to any other segments. You can
Hmm.
go to mutual fund, you can go to insurance part, you can go to loan segment. Wherever you want to go, you can go in future. So I think you should go for
Absolutely.
bank. You have both the option.
Absolutely. I think now that has given our learner the perspective, a better perspective on which side to choose and whether they are on the right track or not, whether banking is a thing for them or insurance is the right field for them. So I'm sure
Hi,
they
hi,
will
hi,
be.
hi, Nilanjana.
Yes, yes, please
Actually,
go ahead.
Somesh this side,
Yes,
and I
Somesh.
was in Kotak for 9 months, and it was like every day we used to call. You used to have a morning call, like what is your
Hurdle.
commitment and achievement, and
Yeah.
and I was like कि daily daily क्या हो रहा है? Daily सुबह commitment and then achievement things. So in that 9 months, I thought sales is not for me, and I'm not meant
Hmm.
for sales. But after coming here in insurance sector, I got to know about the products, the features, the benefit. At that time, when I was in bank, I used to sell the insurance, and here I got to know how to buy an insurance and what is the benefit of buying an insurance. So I have
Hmm.
given 2 or 3 round of interviews in different sectors, two in insurance, one is banking, and got the offer
Hmm.
letters from both the fields. And the
Hmm.
package is somewhere similar. There's a difference of 1 lakh. There's 1 lakh of 50,000 difference is there. And now I'm being confused. I should choose peace or I should choose bank.
Definitely. But what I said now, both are not different industry. Both industries are same industry. There is a
Now I
very
am
thin
in
difference
backend. Now
between
I am
both.
in bankend. So there will be nothing like commitment and achievement. And yeah, I can also see that the growth perspective bank is vast.
Yes.
But peace perspective, banking is like a job no one should do.
Yeah, it's a thankless job. Actually, it's a thankless job. As I told you, you have so many customers, so many products, so many fields. Uh, yeah, but in broader picture,
Yes,
you will
yes, yes.
see that you can go in any field after bank. So you can choose wisely as you have experience of both the fields.
My doubt on myself was, will I be able to
If
achieve the
you can,
targets?
yeah, if you can achieve target in insurance sector, then definitely you are going to
Here I'm not
achieve
doing any
target in bank.
targets. Here I'm in backend and I have given
Okay,
interview in front
okay,
office. Now I'm in backend
okay,
and I've given interview in front office banking, like branch banking. And insurance sector I've given in backend. So there's a
okay.
difference.
Yeah, yeah.
One
In
is
back
front
end and
office
front
and
office, the difference.
yes, and there's no difference in package. So I'm
Then
confused for that only. Ki if I'm earning the same amount in backend with fees, then why should I choose bank? But I don't know why I feel bank karna chahiye. But I'm not getting that guts to join bank.
no, I have one solution for this. See, if you want a piece right now, both are packaged same. You can choose piece, but down the line 2 years you are going to stuck in backend. It's a honest review because I am in operations of HDFC Bank. You are going to stuck. But if you want a rapid growth, like in 2 years, you want to grow your salary by 60%, then go for front end. Definitely, it will help
But
because
what if
sales
I
team
join
always
front
grow fast.
office? What if I join front office branch banking and I'm not able to meet my sales target?
No, in branch banking, you will meet your target because so many walk-in customers are there, and they are going to give you a portfolio. From there, you have to do the cold callings and all. You get a portfolio. From that portfolio, only you have to bring the business and some new business. From that portfolio, you can ask your customer only to give reference, and they will give you the reference.
For a worst assumption, starting 6 months, I'm not able to meet any of my target. Then I'll be thrown out from bank and I'll not be able to
No,
join the insurance back again.
no, no,
So
no.
that
It's
is the
not
main
like that.
confusion.
Bank will not throw you out. Bank will extend your. Bank will not going to give you the permanent position. It will extend your that thing, but it will not throw you out. It will give you a time again for 6 months, and you have to work. And it will. I told you na, there are walk-in customer. Even if you don't do anything, something will happen to you. Some business will come to you, and I don't know in
Correct.
which you are going to on direct sales part or you are going to operation sales part, because in bank front end two types of teams are there. One is direct sales part who are doing only sales, and one is the team which are doing RTGS, NEFT, cashiers, and also sales. So if you are going in that team, then so definitely your target will be less and also you can achieve that. But if you are going in raw sales and you are doubting yourself, then you can choose operations anytime. But operations is little bit slow in career growth, rather sales is very fast in terms of growth, and operations is little slow in growth. So you can choose.
Yes, I'm sure that has given a better perspective to him. Yes, so moving ahead, thank you for the question. All the participants, thoughtful answers as well from Nilanjana. So thank you for that. And once again, thanks a lot, Nilanjana, for the insightful session. It was, truly a pleasure to have you on our Synergy Sphere platform. Share your experiences as a banker and how you thrive under pressure. And yes, on this International Women's Day, especially, we had this special session for all our participants. So as we wrap up today's session, let's take a moment to celebrate the strength, the resilience, and the leadership of women everywhere. I think so. Women, like pressure is not a limitation; it is a catalyst for growth. Challenges are not obstacles, but they are actually opportunities in disguise. And when women rise, they uplift the entire communities. So thank you all for joining us today for this special Synergy Sphere session. Until the next time, stay ambitious, stay resilient, and keep rising. Any words you'd like to share, Nilanjana, before we wrap up to all your fellow
Thank you
learners?
so much to all of you listening to my experience and also sharing some experiences with me. And I am very grateful that MIT has given me this platform to share my views. And also, I today found that I can like uh, also share my experiences in a very good way. So thank you MIT for this. Thank you all of my classmates also to listening me carefully.
Yes, thank you so much, Lanjana. You were brilliant today, and thank you for sharing your insights with us. Thank you, everyone, for participating. I hope you all have shared your feedback and your attendance on the attendance form as well. And have a great day. Happy Women's Day to every woman present in this session. Happy Women's Day to all. Have a great day ahead.